My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back at you with another review for Arrow Season 4. This is the 4th episode, titled Beyond Redemption, which in this episode, we see that there's a group of people that is not only killing cops, but is stealing drugs, which at first they are believed to be criminals, and later find out that they are cops themselves. They're just hitting hard times because of the city dying. But I would have to say, in my own opinion, this was a great episode. One of the things I'd like to point out is that, you see, at one point in the episode, Oliver, he finds out that Lance has been dealing with Damien Darhk, which he confronts him about it, and later on in the episode, we see that he shows that he is willing to accept the consequences of his actions, which, in my own personal opinion, that is a true adult. Because we do make mistakes, but there are those that we have to pay the penalty for. Because every action, we have an equal yet opposite reaction. And I'm not talking gravity. Everything we do, there always is something that reacts to it, is what I'm saying. Which, I thought that was a great thing to see in this episode, because seeing as, it seemed a little, I seemed a little disgusted that he was dealing with Darhk. But, Oliver says that, he just needs to wait for now to turn himself in, so that way they have a man inside to tell them more on Damien Darhk. Which, another little thing in the episode, something we actually saw at the very end. Curtis Holt, the guy from Palmer Tech, he is able to find the audio files before Ray's accident. Which, at first, we see Felicity not wanting to see it because, she thinks he's dead, just like everyone thinks he's dead. But by the end of the episode, we see that she's watching it and she's crying, which I kind of believe that by next week's episode, in the near future, she's going to find out that he is still alive. Because we all know what happened. I mean, pretty much Legends of Tomorrow, just the fact that Adam is in it. It tells us what happened, but we all had our own prediction for it, which it pretty much was 100% guaranteed on a prediction. But it's nice to see that in this episode. But the thing I loved the most from this episode was after Loyal shows Quentin that she has brought back Sarah. He doesn't think that's his daughter. And he confronts Darhk about it because Darhk used to be a member of the League of Assassins, which kind of makes sense why Ra's al Ghul wanted to have him killed. That's probably one of the reasons. But he tells him that her soul isn't in her body. So it pretty much is the reason why Constantine is going to be in next week's episode, which I would have to say, seeing that preview just gave me so much goosebumps because I'm a Constantine fan, and Matt Ryan was amazing as the character. He was spot on with the character. Just like, how you can't see anyone else being Robert Downey Jr., being Iron Man, or seeing anyone but Hugh Jackman being Wolverine. He's just one of those people that fit so perfectly with his part. And NBC's treatment to the show, it really pisses me off. But hey, he's a part of the Arrowverse, and plus the events of the show still happened. So maybe at some point in the future, not saying next year, I'm saying maybe sometime in the future we could see Constantine continue on. Hopefully. Because I would love to see that. But when it comes to terms of Easter eggs, there's only one thing that I would consider Easter egg worthy: the new Arrow Cave, because there are parts of it that are so reminiscent of the Batcave, because how their costumes are lined up. That's like what Batman does. He's got his Robins, so on and so forth. So it's so reminiscent of the Batcave. And like I said before, I really thought this was a great episode. I am just totally excited for next week's episode, just for the fact of seeing Constantine again after so long. Because ever since the initial announcement, this has been the most excited I've been for one episode of Arrow. So, yeah, you can understand my excitement for it. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, as well as what you would like to see in the season. And also, I did watch Supergirl. Not going to upload a review for it. I just review too many things on a weekly basis. But if you want to have a little bit of a discussion about Supergirl, you can check me out on Facebook, which link should be down below, or on my YouTube channel. But you can check out my other reviews for Flash, Gotham, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., all that great stuff and more. And as always, my name is Jimmy, and until next time, bye.